Tesi ludiru mamegwa ana foi uma teka foi dinu. Amiru benito alupocha bon CDOs mukonywa. Unuti kereni.
How old they are.
Unuti babiwa megiwa kikwarewa.
Father.
Mwaka pa joma ginti kanyi otake piara boro mechero malo.
They are over 80 years.
Maki kwanyogi inir matine nini mi binu kanongo. Mich ma unu binu kere mi supporting gin pi koro ma won koma bit ma megwa o kore ofizu.
According to the cry through the chairman AC5 about the anger we went through. That's why today we are here to support them. Thank you so much for you coming.
Piti en lok enu ni bene ana foyo binu ke foyo gin ma unu kelo. Ibena foyo moko chaden borlu ak ma megwa oneno ki wongu kita gin tikere. Ibena da miyo le gana
partners and communities work together with a shared commitment to serve. Therefore, as we support the beneficiaries today, we reaffirm our commitment to working alongside you in strengthening community resilience.
Apo ifinuga haki duane ayot tombela ojok ati council a pitch machuki mege melera palu town council kaga amno ko check me Agago District local government apo yotini abira no ni no don kichako kilega ti wan pe ki lok maduong tutwan.
Ingaki ya Uganda, Northern Uganda, and Hulimu district nibalanga bali Agago District. Bino khwechile because khwawulira kumulanga ni chairman LC5 atimirira apira kilo mundu apira Uganda emufu yosi andikira nende office ya Prime Minister fwesi khwemera khwisho khaloma khuli tawe kumulanga oku khunyala khwa nisyo khunyalisha khunyala khwatima khonende sufiti khwatimira ne bandu ba Agago nono shalelo sino ngane khuyimilano khuli nende ibindu byo khulelele babandu ba Agago ngali eliyo jeshi la wokovu khubayetekho ne specifically khwechene bufu ne kamakanda nende cooking oil nibyo khuchakho bawelesha kilo omundu kile enju ndwele cha kunyola chikilo 25 chebufu alafu inyole chikilo 10 che nabutama alafu nende chilita chitaru che kamafra ke chinyenyi. Kwa hivyo ifwe kusangala nabi khubambu wela khuyetile kula chingira khwanyola sifiti nende bakhulu befwe khwama inje wa Uganda bakhutililakho balomba litakho mutimile ne bandu bano ne buyeti buno. Kwa hivyo ifwe khusima wele khulwe khulera khunyalisira khwechila Agago shalero ne babandu bali tayari khunyola bindu nibyo khubalerere wela bite chikha bibosi chana ne khusaba khulwela elosele khuba gumya abantu ba Agago wela bekuleo chingira ne babandu ne babandi balera buyeti wela bekuleo chingira ili abantu ba Agago banyole khosye.
LC5 ne nakachiko ke batukubira omulanga twawuliranga bakubira mulanga Prime Minister's office nafe ne batukubira omulanga ne tugamba leka tujje ng'ekanisa okubataasa okubayambako nakatono ke tulina tetusobola kufeedinga district yonna era leero tuze okulaba nti tusobola kudistributinga emmere mu households oba ennyumba 205 olunaku lwaleero. Tuli mu sub county eno ya Paluo town council ne tugenda mu ndala 3 zetugenda kugaba mmere kyekituleese wano ngawe mulaba abantu bano bonna abali wano abalala bali eri bonna bagenda kufuna akatono ketuze nako ng'ejo eri obulokozi tuli kanisa eriri mu nsi 13 134 mu nsi yonna nga Uganda mweri tulina amakanisa mangi naye ffe tugamba tugezaako okugoberera enkola ya Yesu Kristo. Yesu Kristo yali aliisa emyoyo naye n'aliisa n'emibiri.
I want to thank Salvation Army Uganda for responding to my call of hunger due to long drought that affected Agago District local government. We had a very long drought for almost 4 months. All our crops dried out in our gardens. They went away with our seeds. And my people were in hunger because they didn't have anything to eat. We lost over 18 people due to malnutrition. We had around 351 admissions in the different health center 3s and health center 4s. Love One International alone was taking care of around 27 malnourished children. And then they were from homes managing 307 children and malnourished mothers. In the records that are in our health facilities showed that mothers were already giving birth to children at weight less than 1 kilogram. These were serious effects of the drought and serious effects of hunger that was brought about in my area. So when an organization like Salvation Army come to support 250 households as a district, I am very happy on behalf of my people. Their support has changed lives of older persons because we have over 69,400 households. The 250 household support that they gave of 25 kilos of posho, 10 kilos of beans, and 3 liters of cooking oil, we were able to support with older persons of age 80 years and above. These are very vulnerable people. Sometimes they have lost care. Sometimes they don't have anyone to attend to them. And from yesterday, and from the videos and the attachments that I was with them, I can tell you the truth. You would see tears in their eyes. They are looking weak, vulnerable. And to me, that is my greatest relief as a leader. So I thank Salvation Army Uganda so much for their support to these households. And I know that these elders will live to remember the support that Salvation Army Uganda did. In their dreams tonight, I'm sure they are very happy that someone has given them a life. To the caretakers of these people, we have given them relief. They can now have some small energy to begin putting up some little seeds on the ground for this second season. So Salvation Army has given hope to our people. So we simply zeroed on the 80 years and above because we have so much big population that we could not give to the general population. So we opted now to first start by supporting these older persons. I want to thank them so much. And may God reward them abundantly. I know we still have another category of people because we have over 4,000 households for older persons. This support they have given is a relief to a few. Over 3,000 left we are still crying out to many people who can be able to support, to please come in and give a aid to these our people. To the other younger generations, we are continuing to advise them to survive while putting something on ground. But the bigger lesson now we have as a district is to see how to permanently grow enough food and have some in store to serve us when we are in time of need, like this time.
Chairman. Yes. We are experiencing this prolonged drought. It may because of our practices. It is true that cutting down of trees is very common in Northern Uganda, and it is affecting the rain. So I want to appeal to my people. They are doing this because they don't have any option to get money. They think that is the only option of getting money so that they pay their children's school fees. So I want to appeal to them that they have to limit the issue of deforestation so that we receive a rain. Secondly, there is a misuse of swamping area. People cultivate the area of the swamping area. So
Noted that just having food relief enough is a very temporary solution to the hunger status in my district. We have now, as a district, passed a resolution of council that at least every family should now start engaging in growing of cassava. These are resistant crops, in growing of long-term crops or crops for sale that they can exchange for money and buy other crops or food crops when it is needed. For example, we are now trying to promote growing of coffee, growing of bananas. These are crops that once you farm, you continue to harvest until you're old. So we are trying to tell our people to now start embracing this new approach to farming. Because in my area, the approach of farming is that every year you plant maize, you plant sorghum, you plant nuts, and every year it requires you to be in the garden. When the year elapses, you're in the garden. And now when you reach 100 years, 80 years, like the people Salvation Army are supported, you can no longer go to the garden, you cannot farm, you become very vulnerable. That's why now we are encouraging this young generation that yes, you are there, but begin supporting yourself with new types of crops that can, one, bring you money, but two, can help you at the time when you need. Then the most important one is that people should grow enough when there's rain and be able to save so that next time when we have hunger, at least your stores are able to serve you, because it is not sustainable to keep receiving aid from humanitarian organizations. Promote irrigation in our area. Unfortunately, the cost is still quite expensive that not all our farmers are able to afford. We have a government program under microscale. It is called the microscale program that is giving irrigation schemes to 1 acre, 2 acres only. And not everybody can afford the cost of this irrigation scheme. However, if anyone else would, or any organization can support these people by way of supporting them with irrigation programs that can serve a community, a parish, it would be so good. It is not more than 200 people. That is still very small. It is still very small. And any irrigation program that would come to my district, I would appreciate, because I would take it very seriously.